Last season, Olympic defeated United 3-1 and 5-0. Tonight it's time for revenge in this enticing top six battle. Midfielder Eric Christodoulou has been troubled by an knee injury restricting him to 4 previous appearances. But it's a special day today with Christodoulou playing against his former club. There has been one enforced change to the Sydney United lineup with Tom Milicevic in for the injured Mark Babic. Milicevic's last start for United was back in round 5. Young Socceroo Peter Tsakenas retains his place in the midfield after scoring a goal in last week's 3-2 away win over Brisbane. Another big game is needed by Tsakenas to cement his place in the starting 11. Off-season signing Ivan Kilic is the only change to the visitors this week. The 24-year-old striker has been troubled by a knee injury in the last month, which forced him to miss last week's game against Brisbane. Victorian referee John Fraser gets us underway here at the Croatian Sports Centre. Sydney Olympic in the all-blue outfit against this young Sydney United side. Dave Barrett, the right fullback, who made his debut for Sydney City back in '86, a real veteran, although Barrett's only 24 years of age. Ironside, he made his debut just a season later. He's taken over the captaincy, and he's got a position now in the centre of the defence. Lamond, who's been in scintillating form this season. Ironside. There's a run on there by Trajanovski. Popovic has kept his poise at the back. Good header on for Christodoulou. Tsakenas in there. Christodoulou still there though. Lamond. Popovic. And Lamond just clipped there by Branko Milosevic. Ivan Petkovic with a free kick. Gibson back now for Stanton. Soros in there, Krislovic on his back. Tomei. Tsakenas. Evyerinos. Good defending there by John Gibson. He's dropped back considerably this season, Gibson. He hasn't been playing in the offensive style we've been used to, but this man certainly has. Branko Milosevic. And he still somehow squeezed the ball in, although his space was cut out by Petkovic. But Milosevic is playing as good as ever. He first came to Australia in '87. Well, Sydney Olympic are without Spiridakos, Bernal and Maloney. And although they have lost a lot of experience, they've certainly been coping fairly well. Lamond, yes, there was a bit of a push there by George Soros. Bertie Mariani rates Lamond as the key, the architect of this team. And Christodoulou, this is certainly within his range. Although some of the big boys are up there at the moment. Christodoulou, he looks across Krislovic. And that was the chance, really, to make it 1-0. Just over 3 minutes into the game. Christodoulou with a lovely free kick inside. Krislovic was left free. Both teams on 14 points. Olympic have the better goal difference. Positive 3 record, although they have conceded 12 goals this season, which is a real concern for the coaching staff. Lamond. He's done a lot of good running off the ball early on. Tomei slip. Popovic is there. Lamond looks inside. Ironside, not the best of clearances. Petkovic on. Evgerinos away from that danger zone. He should keep it in. Kaleta. On his back, David Drilic. He was signed up as a striker from St George, but he's playing as the man who's picking up on Kaleta. Kaleta will operate down that left side of the midfield. This time on that side of the field we're talking about. Milicevic gets it away from Trajanovski. Trajanovski in there, so is Petkovic. Now Milicevic. On by Evgerinos, Milosevic. One for Kelic to chase. Kupashak ahead of him. He might take him on. Back for Barrett though. Good covering work by Christodoulou. Certainly fired up for a big game against his old team, Eric Christodoulou. Tome. And he secured the first corner of the game. Just 8 minutes in. Barrett. Near post was Kaleta, and the man who got it away was Tony Popovic. Evgerinos inside, Milosevic. Evgerinos turns inside, Gibson well. Kaleta. Milosevic looking for Evgerinos. Cut out by Gibson now, Milosevic again. He goes deeper for Tome. Tome's header inside, fisted away by Kalatz. I thought he might have taken that one in. And Tome, I would have thought as well, might have been in two minds as to whether he should have headed for goal or maybe laid it off. And at the other end, Barrett cleans up as Stanton came flying through. Tome's taken off down the right. Barrett trying to get inside of Christodoulou. It didn't come off. Barrett. There was no hope really for Tome. Norman Tome of Spanish descent had a trial with the Cadiz club. It is situated in the southern part of Spain, a city right on the water. And he rejected basically on the threat of possible, well, he was almost going to be forced to join the Spanish army. That's why he came back to Australia. But here's Barrett. Christodoulou stays with him. Barrett too deep. Okay, Barrett certainly had a busy game so far. 10 minutes in. It's not a bad crowd here at the Croatian Sports Centre. A lot of people would have been put off today by the hot weather. But it's fine now. Ironside. No one there. So Kennis looked at Tome. And in the end, it's a throw for United. Lamont. Ironside cleaning up at the back. Milicevic. Robbie Stanton. Been converted to a sweeper this season. Kupashak. Gibson. Petkovic. This is a good sequence for Sydney United. Lamont. Popovic. Deep ball. This is a good one. Drilic! The goal! And a beauty at that! Drilic scores his first goal in the Coca-Cola Soccer League. A superb move by Sydney United. Lamont and Popovic instrumental. The young striker breaks the deadlock 12 minutes into the game. Lamont fed it to his captain. A superb ball across. Drilic came flying through and picked his spot. No chance for Gibson. 1-0 Sydney United. And that's a great goal. Intercepted by Bierinos. Tsakenis. Good run through the middle by Tsakenis, and his pass there, really not the best. He had Kaleta on the left and he had Trajanovski through the middle. Just that final pass by Olympic has let them down tonight. The oldest player in this United team, Petkovic, back for Kuprashak. Lamond just in the back there of Barrett. Here comes the former Australian under-16 international, Tomei on, not strong enough. He wasn't under any pressure really. Good interception by Tsakenis. They're onside, Barrett. Plenty of men deep there. If he can get it across, they've gone the near post again when it should have been a deeper ball, really. Barrett, good turn inside. He gets another chance. And the chance disappears, or does it? It's on for Kaleta! Oh, that is some goal! First time we've seen two classics here at the Croatian Sports Centre, and Joey Kaleta scores in the 32nd minute of the game against his old club. They're well and truly back in the hunt. I thought that Barrett had, well, certainly lost the opportunity, but it was a great ball back. Kaleta came through, smack, top left-hand corner of Kalic's goal. The keeper had no chance whatsoever, and we've got a game in our hands yet again. 1-1 it is, with two of the better goals you'll see in the Coca-Cola Soccer League. Christodoulou. Krislovic. Stanton's taken off, but the ball went straight to Cyrus and Milosevic. Kaleta takes off through the middle. It'll be one for Trajanovski to chase, and Kalich was very, very quick. Petkovic. On for Gibson. Barrett in cover for Olympic. And both Popovic and Tomei missed that one. And that'll be a United throw-in. Petkovic. Just blocked there by Bierinos. Lamond back for Zdrilic. Here's Petkovic. Space and time, but maybe over enthusiasm. Ivan Petkovic has scored just 9 goals in 123 games for his club. And Tristan hasn't been forced to make one save yet. Didn't have much chance at all with the goal. Barrett. Kelic. Tsakenis. The goal scorer, Kaleta. Still Joey Kaleta. Now Trajanovski. Trajanovski goes down. Dive is the ruling there. Milicevic was the man who came across with Trajanovski. An interesting one at that. Some might say that they would give a penalty for that. But John Fraser's a ruling that there was no penalty there. Milosevic free kick. Goes Kuprashak. Christodoulou not clearing it properly. Kaleta pounced quickly. He was the man who put the pressure on, which resulted in that penalty claim for Olympic. And I still think about that penalty claim, and it's easy for us to sit back here and be referees after the fact, but first impressions as I saw it, I just thought there might have been a possible penalty. Gibson, the pressure told, didn't it? Trajanovski, Kalets comes quickly. Well, he's fumbled it. Milosevic looks up, he knows Kalets is off his line. That was the wise thing to do. It looked like Kalets had it firmly under control. He came out so quickly. All 6'8" of him, it would have thrown off a few of the players, knowing that a big goalkeeper like Kalets was coming. Christodoulou. Too deep for Zdrilic. He was the man who broke the deadlock in the 12th minute. It was a great goal. His first in the Coca-Cola Soccer League. And I would think it's the first of many more. Stanton away. Barrett there. Christodoulou. Well, Lamond stopped and then taken off again. He wasn't sure whether that was a ball intended for him or Zdrilic. But it curled in, stayed in play for a moment. Well, here's Gibson. There was a good save by the other Gibson, Mike Gibson. But there was an infringement committed by John Gibson as he turned on George Soros. You'll see there he was holding on. Avierinos. Sakenis. In was Milicevic. Milicevic yet again. And that is a foul, it looks like. Well, sadly, we've seen quite a few fouls in the game. And quite a few stoppages when a lot of the build-ups have looked good and come to a sudden halt. I still believe there's a lot more good football to come. 45 minutes up. Two classic goals. And it's been a fairly good spectacle for the fans here. United scored their goal in the 12th minute, and Bertie Mariani's side responded in the 33rd through Joe Kaleta. That's the halftime score here. Sydney United 1, Sydney Olympic 1. The goal that brought it back to 1-1 in the 33rd minute, and it follows up on those two great goals he scored last week in Brisbane. He's sure to be a key player in the outcome of this game. And he's opposite right now, the number 11, Zdrilic. That's been one of the highlights, the duel between those two players, as John Fraser gets us away yet again. Gibson looking for Zdrilic. This time it's Avierinos with a chase. And there's Joe Kaleta. He gets the points first up here. Good work by Christodoulou. And a nice pass inside for Petrovic. And what a timely interception by George Soros as Gibson came through the middle. Tomei. Barrett's overlapping. And that's no threat at all for Robbie Stanton. Olympic without some of their big players at the moment. Dacos, Bernal and Brad Maloney. Maloney's been out of action for a few weeks, and they're not expecting him back for about 2 or 3 more weeks. A slight fracture of the foot. As big Zeljko Kalac goes long for Krislovic. On for Lamond. First time was a good idea. Might have caught Gibson off his line, perhaps. But Manus Lamond has been in great form this season. 4 goals in 5 games. Here's the workhorse again, Coletta. And the commitment was perfect from Stanton, although he's taken a knock. The left arm. Joe Coletta started his NSL career here at Sydney United. Yedinos. To Kennis. Here's Milosevic. Away by Kuprashak. Lamond was cleaning up at the edge of that area. Christodoulou. Miscuing that pass. These two teams, 14 points. Krislovic back for Lamond. Inside is Petkovic. Soros again. Following through was Lamond. And offside against Petkovic. Both these teams have tough assignments next week. United play Parramatta Eagles. Olympic are at home to Wollongong City. The midfield playmaker Milosevic. Ironside. There's room for Tsakenis. On for Trajanovski. In was Zdrilic and now Kuprashak. Lamond's onside. Lamond. Krislovic. Unselfishly on for Gibson. And back there was the experienced campaigner Branko Milosevic. And what a clearance that'll turn out to be, I would think, because Gibson has got a great shot on him. He didn't get the chance to have an attempt on that Sydney Olympic goal. Gibson will take the corner. Up goes Kuprashak, but it looked like it came off Soros for Kelic. Lamond. Barrett at the near post. Trajanovski. Gets away from Milicevic. Tomei. Good run from the youngster. Back there for Trajanovski. The chance for Olympic. And Trajanovski with the outstep of the right boot. He couldn't get it around Kalac. You've got to pay credit to the keeper for narrowing the angle. Trajanovski started this move just inside his own half. Desperate to score again this season, but not this time. Tomei, Milosevic, Coletta and Zdrilic. And he secures the corner. Joe Coletta's career resurrected at Olympic. He's been to Sydney United, St George and the Melbourne Knights. An old teammate of Branko Milosevic down there. It's Milosevic who'll take the corner. Kalac makes it look so easy. Christodoulou. There's room in the midfield yet again. Lamond. The flag up for offside. Barrett. Tomei. Trajanovski's free deep. Trajanovski, it should have been. That should have been the goal for Olympic. An ideal chance for Chris Trajanovski. Just seconds after that earlier opportunity as well. And Tomei again was the man who provided the pass. Trajanovski has done a lot of work off the ball. It's the first time we've seen him in those goal-scoring opportunities. And a rare blemish by Menis Lamond. Tomei. Played with the Bonnyrigg club in the New South Wales State League competition. Scored 14 goals for that club. Ironside finds Kelic. And again it's Trajanovski. Tomei this time. And the shot just dipping over that goal. A positive start from Olympic. 3 opportunities in 8 minutes of play since the restart. Flag up again. Barrett. Trajanovski back for Tsakenis. The return blocked by Stanton. Tomei. Barrett. Trajanovski finding Tomei. Norman Tomei still going. Away by Milicevic. Petkovic finding Krislovic. On for Gibson. Popovic. Gibson. And George Soros stayed with him. Ivan Petkovic. Christodoulou on now for Lamond. Barrett away, Tsakenis. Stanton and Popovic there for United. So is Kelic for Olympic. Kelic. Good incisive run. And he couldn't get it on. Although it deflects favourably for Coletta. And covering was Tom Milicevic. Yerinos. And the cross should have had a bit more height. It was headed away by Robbie Stanton. Zeljko Kalat's ready. Rosovic. That was Popovic and now Kuprashak. They get away from their defence quickly, Sydney United. Petkovic. Christodoulou. He lines it up. A good-looking drive, although it sprayed wide in the end. Christodoulou has a great shot. Kuprashak, away by Vierinos, Trajanovski, Milicevic, ahead of him, now Coletta, Tsakenis, down the line is Trajanovski again, Tsakenis. There's some real concern now for Ivan Petkovic. He's down at the moment in the back play. Ironside. Vierinos. Tsakenis. You can see Petkovic. He's just hobbling there at the moment. Vierinos. In goes Kuprashak, but stolen by Vierinos. The cross inside, covered there by Stanton. That'll give them a bit of time now to have a look at Ivan Petkovic.
Milosevic had a shot. Snap the crossbar.
Sending a lot of the ball today. Vierinos. In for Kalats. Got to do a bit more with their crosses from the flanks, Olympic. Ironside back there. And keeping it in. Down the line of Vierinos. Krislovic runs back quickly. Petkovic. Christodoulou. That goes right behind Manus Lamont. Tsakenis seeming really has had the opportunity to move forward quite a few times in the second half. And so is David Barrett. Barrett slow ball inside and Kuprashak with a timely interception. The Sydney United goal has been under a lot of pressure in the second half. Barrett on for Tomei. Tomei lining it up for Barrett. And again, the opportunity for Olympic. They've had 4 great build-ups in the second half, and it stays at 1-1. Popovic on for Lamont. Gibson. for Schaefer. Just wondering how he can plot the downfall of this Sydney Olympic team. And his defence is under a lot of pressure. Tsakenis. The pressure there was perfect from Christodoulou. Gibson. Petkovic. And again, United playing it square, trying to open up this Olympic defence of Yerinos away as Drilic concedes the foul there. Galetta. Drilic again, Christodoulou. And it's Galetta who is the man adjudged to have committed a foul there on Eric Christodoulou. Free kick, no doubts there. Barrett and Kristovic went up. Surprisingly, Mike Gibson hasn't made a... Well, he did make a save, although the whistle had gone early in that first half. There have been a few chances created. Kalic, he might make Kalic's work here. Milosevic giving it straight to Kuprashak. Up was Soros. And again, and keeping it in ever so well of Yerinos. Tsakenis. He goes down under the challenge, and there was certainly no advantage there for Olympic. Milosevic, the master of the apprentice, and the master shot, again typical of what we've seen from Olympic. They haven't been able to finish some good build-ups. The fifth attack on this Sydney United goal in the second half. Popovic, the youngest captain in the league. Lamont, who set a record transfer when he moved from Canberra to Sydney for 32,000. Now Kristovic. This should be the second, and a sensational save by Gibson. The first real opportunity in the second half for United. Falling to a real goal poacher in Tony Kristovic. Lamont setting up the striker, and Gibson with superb reflexes. And it's on again. And Kristovic blocked by Gibson, and there was Manus Lamond. They're calling him goal again, Lamond now. The pressure was intense. Olympics' defence was broken for the second time in the game. In was Kristovic. It was blocked by Mike Gibson, and Manus Lamond, his fifth of the season in just 6 games. 2-1 Sydney United when Olympic should have been leading. Popovic in there. Kristovic as well. Turn inside Soros. Still got the shot on. The poacher does it again. Barrett. Tomei. Milicic on, Yerinos away, and Milicic again. Gibson there ahead of Yerinos, and through comes Ironside. Sydney United have picked up the tempo somewhat after that goal. Cleared away by Vierinos. Petkovic. And sprayed across by Vierinos. Milicic. And saved by Gibson somehow and cleared by George Soros. The Olympic defence has fallen apart in the second half. It might have hit the post. Ante Milicic, who's been playing in the youth team, to find his scoring touch again has caused them a lot of headaches. The Petkovic corner. Zdrilic into the side netting. The Petkovic corner. Zdrilic came across. Galetta. In goes Krislovic. You can see the hunger, the enthusiasm from Sydney United. Galetta. Again it was Milicic. Petkovic now. And Lamont caught offside. Here's that earlier scrimmage in that Olympic goal. And off that post. So lucky escape for Olympic. Milicic. Krislovic. And the familiar figure of Manus Lamont. Away by Galetta. Galetta will get there ahead of Petkovic. Galetta. Popovic coming across with him. Cut out by Milicevic. Inside, Zdrilic. United on fire here. Ironside. And he gets it on now for Tsakenis. It's become a real Sydney derby now as both teams throw themselves forward at every opportunity. And it's on again now for United. Petkovic. Ante Milicic, a young Socceroo, looks up inside, supporting Tony Krislovic. Krislovic laying it up and shooting, and a good one! And miraculously for Olympic, it spins away. It would have been a difficult one for Gibson. A dipping shot there, and Gibson did enough. There's 13 minutes left in this game. Sydney United lead by 2-1. Manus Lamont, the crowd favourite here, he comes off. Ante Morichon, remembering of course Lamont missed the first 3 rounds of the league after breaking his season. Petkovic in. Moric's first touch for Popovic, still on for United. And away by Soros as Milicic loomed at the back post. What a turnaround it's been for Sydney United in this second half. Olympic had thrown everything at them in the first 20 minutes. They couldn't score, their finishing just wasn't there. And once Sydney United had a sniff of that Olympic goal, they pounced quickly. And they've really thrown themselves at this Olympic defence. Petkovic down under the challenge of Branko Milosevic. And Milosevic goes in the book. And that's only the 4th booking for Olympic all season. They've got the cleanest record in the league. But a blatant trip there on Petkovic by Milosevic. Bit of frustration creeping in. The problem for United at the moment is that they've already used their 2 substitutes. Scramble again. Somehow, Olympic survive. Soros. Ironside. Cardozo back now for Soros. Too deep. Way too deep. Milicic. That's a great looking ball for Petkovic. Ivan Petkovic, who came back in the game after being injured. Inside was Moric. And that really should have been the ball game. Petkovic did the wise thing. He'd been injured for 5 minutes on the sidelines. He gave it to Moric. And what a wasted opportunity. Up goes Evgeninos and Krislovic. Evgeninos. Stanton on. Krislovic. Soros. Gibson. Johnny Gibson is pushed forward in the second half and has always looked the part. Petkovic. The ball across. Moric inside. Krislovic. Classic build-up from Sydney United. The fans have really enjoyed this battle here at the Croatian Sports Centre. It was a relatively quiet first half, although it was ignited by two superb goals. Moric, Milicic onside. Ante Milicic. Krislovic. The shot this time, straight to Gibson. And there it is, United. An important victory for this young team. Zeljko Kalac absolutely delighted. They came back when it looked like Olympic would take control in the second half. And the second 45 minutes was a great spectacle for the Coca-Cola Soccer League. It was 1-1 at the break. And that great player, Manis Limon, scored. Zdrilic, the number 11, broke the deadlock. Manis Limon made sure of the points. And then we had that classic finale to this game. The final score here at the Croatian Sports Centre in Sydney. Sydney United 1. Sydney United 2, rather. Sydney Olympic 1.